Faith, trust, and pixie dust are some things the Disney movie Return to Neverland uses to bring inspiration to their young viewers, but they are all associated with logical fallacies. Logical fallacies are things that sound right in our head but are not correct. More commonly, they are used in arguments. The logical fallacies are also used to convince you of something that is incorrect.
Trust pixie dust! Mother, those are just words from your stories. They don't mean anything.
These are indeed words that don't mean anything, but Jane goes on an adventure where she starts to find out the meaning of the words, or so she thinks.
You have a great deal to learn.
The appeal to faith is when trying to justify a conclusion with the absence of reason. This comes in when Jane is trying to believe in herself and in magic, but there's only one problem.
And I especially don't believe in fairies.
When she says that, Tinkerbell becomes very sick, and eventually, she dies. But thankfully, she starts believing her again and brings her back to life. Now, we know that you can't just simply bring someone back to life from just believing in them. But in this case, it happens because Tinkerbell is a magical creature. The appeal to trust is putting trust in someone before the logical reasoning of the situation. Jane leaves the Lost Boys, and she finds Captain Hook where she signs a contract that will help him find his buried treasure.
I wouldn't harm a single hair on his head. And now, this is the one I won't harm.
Through this, Jane decides to trust Peter Pan. If she can't trust Hook, the villain, then she must trust Peter, the hero. This is not a really good reason for her to trust Peter. Peter has not done anything to earn her trust. So there's faith, trust. The appeal to pixie dust or magical thinking is having a correlation between two events that have no supportive fact, logic, or law of nature that is primarily based on some sort of superstition. Pixie dust is the last step in helping someone fly. Pixie dust is not a real thing, and it's not possible for something to or someone to have magical powers.
See, Hook, you'll never win. Not as long as there is faith, trust, and pixie dust.
What pumpkin?